Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. Today we've got something very special, the 2026 Zeekr 7X. This is an electric SUV that's making some serious waves right now, especially when you look at what it brings to the game. We're going to take you through everything: the look, the feel, how it drives, what you're getting for your money, and whether it's worth your attention. So let's dive right in. First off, when you approach the Zeekr 7X, you immediately notice its presence. The exterior styling has been crafted to stand out. From the front you see the boldly sculpted hood, sharp LED lighting signature, the kind of crisp lines you expect in a premium electric SUV. The hidden energy design language that Zeekr uses gives the 7X a distinct look. It's not over the top, but it definitely commands attention. According to Zeekr, the drag coefficient is very low, around 0.247 CD, thanks to aerodynamic optimizations. As you move along the side, the proportions are almost familiar but refined. The wheelbase gives nice cabin space, and the body width and height deliver a broad, confident stance. The doorset, including the rear Oneza, are designed to open smoothly. You see frameless doors in some markets. The wheel arches are filled well, and the design avoids that overly bulky electric box look some EVs fall into. Instead, you get a somewhere between sporty and elegant SUV silhouette. As one reviewer put it, "It looks smart and modern, a broken bar quite sculpted." Turning to the rear, the full-width LED light bar is one of the more striking visual features. It gives that high-tech flair that wraps the car in visual drama when viewed from behind. Combined with the subtly tapered roofline and rear spoiler, the 7X doesn't feel like just another tall electric vehicle. It feels intentional. The rear hatch opens to a generous cargo area, and the overall visual impression is of refinement meeting function. Step inside. Moving inside, the interior of the Zeekr 7X steps up in quality and comfort. Zeekr tells us the cabin features high-quality materials and premium finishes, gesturing, and rightly so, at its European Design Center in Gothenburg, Sweden. The design concept is described by Zeekr as home interior philosophia, meaning the idea that the cabin should feel welcoming, comfortable, premium. The dashboard flows smoothly, soft trapped surfaces, ambient lighting, good attention to detail. Front seats, substantial, supportive. Rear seats, there's good space, and the overall layout makes the car feel roomy. The infotainment and digital instrument cluster are modern and expansive via touchscreens for the driver and center console, and connectivity features, including 5G, remote access, companion app, are built in. Storage and convenience are well handled. A flat-floor rear cabin, good head and leg room, and premium touches and trim and materials elevate the experience. The feel inside is more immersive than some of the competition. When you slide into the driver's seat, the technology feels current, the interface is quick, responsive, and the interior ambience suits someone who cares about both style and function. The controls feel well placed. The design cues lean into minimalism without stripping away luxury. If you're filming B-roll of the interior, show the digital displays, ambient lighting, door panels, seat stitching. This car gives you content options. Under the hood, performance-wise, the Zeekr 7X is no slouch. Depending on the variant you choose, you get different powertrain setups. The base rear-wheel drive version uses a single motor, outputting around 310 kilowatts, about 416 horsepower. In some markets, the long-range RWD builds on that with a 100 kilowatt-hours battery, aiming for up to 615 kilometers WLTP range. Then the performance AWD version kicks things up significantly. 2 motors, dual-motor all-wheel drive, output around 475 kilowatts, a 630 HP, and 0 to 100 km per hour in around 3.8 seconds. Charging and range are also strong suits. The Zeekr 7X uses an 800V electrical architecture, in many markets, which supports very fast DC charging. With the right 360 kilowatts charger you can go from 10% to 80% in around 13 minutes. For some variants, range figures claim up to 615 km WLTP for the long-range version. Real-world results may vary of course, depending on climate, driving style and load. From a driving feel perspective, what this means is the car is nimble for its size, quick off the line, and thanks to its EV architecture it offers smooth, silent acceleration. If your footage shows the car accelerating, those numbers headline well. On the daily drive it should feel refined, quiet, comfortable, and also dynamic if you push it in a more spirited mode. Now, let's bring it down to what you pay and whether it represents value. In markets like Australia, the starting price for the 7X RWD variant is reported at around 57,900 Australian dollars before on-road costs. The mid-spec long-range around 63,900 Australian dollars, top performance AWD around 72,900 Australian dollars. In Malaysia, there are listed starting prices from about RM179,800 for the standard RWD, RM190,800 for the long range, and RM226,800 for the AWD performance. These are competitive figures in the premium electric SUV space, undercutting some of the established brands while delivering high-end features and performance. The Zeekr 7X ticks a lot of boxes: striking design, premium interior, strong performance, cutting-edge charging capability, and good value. On the flip side, as with any relatively new entrant and especially an electric vehicle, you'll want to check local support, charging infrastructure, service networks, resale familiarity in your region, in our case Pakistan, Karachi. Also, actual range and charging speeds will vary based on environment and infrastructure. If you live somewhere with excellent EV infrastructure, this is a very compelling option. If you're in a region where charging is sparse, you'll need to weigh that. In summary, if you want a luxury-feel electric SUV with performance, style, and modern tech, the 2026 Zeekr 7X is absolutely in the conversation. It may not have the legacy branding of some rivals yet, but it delivers a strong package and might well be the smart choice if you are willing to take a newer brand. Thanks for watching this in-depth review. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to Car Auto, and click the bell icon so you don't miss our next review. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you consider the Zeekr 7X for your next EV? Or do you have questions about how it performs in Pakistani conditions? Let us know. Safe drives and see you next time.